Hey Libra, Alice here, and welcome to your extended love reading. This is an extended reading from the Twitch stream readings that I did a few days ago. If you'd like to watch that again or watch it for the first time, the link is in the description box below, and also you'll find more information about me, about my readings and the channel, and how I do readings and stuff like that there as well. So we're gonna check in on what is coming in for you when it comes to love, specifically the incoming energy. It could be the person from the reading. It could be somebody else. It could be a new energy. However it comes out. And then we will look more in depth at this energy and how they feel about you, their thoughts towards you, and all that. And then we'll get some channeled messages and some advice. All right, so that's the plan. Just remember that these are timeless readings, so whenever you find it is whenever you were meant to find it. There could be a message in here for you. And keep in mind, these are general readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Use your intuition and ignore the fucking barking dog in the background, because I think you could probably hear the dog. Yeah, it's an issue. That's why I don't do too many readings during the day. It's not why, but it's one of the reasons why. At least it's just one today. Sometimes it's two, sometimes it's three. It is so cold outside. Put your dog inside. Or if you're going to take your dog out, maybe check on it when it's barking. Because it's barking at something. I don't know. It just makes me annoyed. It's like your dog's barking at things. Why don't you go check on your dog? Where's your dog barking at? I know some dogs are just barking, but honestly, that seems like a problem with the owner. Anyways, I like dogs and everything, and I don't know the neighbor specifically, but I know about the neighbor and them leaving their dog out. It's just annoying. Both of them. Okay. Sorry, Libra. It's just, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it throughout the entire reading. And I'm just letting you know. Alright. Let's see. Let's see incoming energy. Ooh, as I start, they stop. That would be nice. What's coming towards Libra when it comes to love in the current energy? I forgot. Okay, sorry. I forgot to do something. All over the place. Oh, okay. 8 of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups. Hierophant reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. The Sun. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. 4 of Swords reversed. And 3 of Swords reversed. This might be the same energy from your reading. Overall, your energy. 10 of Cups. Temperance in reverse. And the Devil in reverse. Oh. That's interesting for you. When it comes to relationships, it seems that you've gotten over something. I don't know what it is. Something that was holding you back. When it comes to, I feel like the idea of a relationship. Yeah, there was something here that was holding you back. I don't know what it is. It's probably different for everybody. It can be like an addiction, obsessive, like thoughts or behaviors. You could have been obsessed about a relationship and it feels like you're not like that obsessed about it anymore. There's still the temptation there, but probably not as much. It could be that it was just too stressful or it was causing too much disruption in your life, and you seem to your energy here is like, you know what, I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to like be obsessed. It doesn't have to be about a specific relationship. It can just be about getting a relationship, you know, like, you know, you maybe perhaps you've been hyper focused on wanting the 10 of cups, wanting this harmonious, like perfect relationship, and perhaps, and it could just have been stressing you out a lot, or just, and you seem to have let that go. Whatever it is, it's very good, I feel, for you. So that's good energy for you. What do we got here? Leo. Taurus. And Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, and another Libra, Aquarius. Yep. Okay. That's what we got here. I mean, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It can be any sign in their chart, to be honest. I'm just telling you, maybe it might resonate. Okay, what's coming towards you? Options. You have options. This isn't just one energy. It can be the one that I was talking about in the reading, but there seems to be many options here. Very positive, like right in the middle, we have the sun. It's like positive energy coming towards you, very favorable for you. You have options from people that probably like you haven't even thought of or you haven't even spoken to here. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, and these people, it seems like these options, like, they could possibly be people who have feelings for you, or they're just people that are very kind options here that aren't going to play mind games. I feel they're not going to play mind games. They're very warm-hearted, to put it that way, here. Or at the very least, you know, they're very understanding of feelings. Like they understand their own feelings, which I feel is important. Like these are options that it's like they have an emotional maturity to them. You know what I mean? Like they'd be able to provide you with like you know, they'll know if something's wrong. Like they'll ask you like, are you okay, you know, what's going on. Like these are options that can read emotions. This is very interesting for you. So I feel like this is new energy coming towards you. So that's probably what the other part of this reading will be. What else is here? Okay. There's shade here. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, that's like really like good. I'm like, where's the shade? Because whenever you have light, you have shade. Okay, so some of these options might not quite be over an ex. Now, when I say not over, it's not that they're still pining after them. It's because they're still hurt. They're still hurting from, like, they're not able, they haven't completely, like, let go of a past heartache here. So they could have just gotten out or recently gotten out of a relationship that was causing them pain that they haven't really, so there's a bit of that here. So I feel like this person wants to date, but I'm not sure if they're ready for a long-term commitment right now, because like I said, it feels like they just got out of a relationship and they're still hurting over that. Like their heart still hurts over that. It's not that they care about that person anymore. I don't think they do. It's just, you know, you have a relationship and you're not ready to have like a long-term relationship again. Like this person needs to heal. But they're still like, I see here with the Knight of Cups, they would still be like game to see where things go with you, you know, to date and like flirt and stuff like that, but just not quite ready for like something really long term. It could have been that what they were in before was like, it could have been like a marriage or something like that, something very long term. It's something quite serious, and it's like they're just not really ready for that. Okay, let's get some more information. Let's see how this person, this energy, what their thoughts, feelings, and intentions are towards you. Now, I'm going to say my intentions for this reading was to do a reading for the Divine Feminine about a Divine Masculine. So if you feel you're more the Divine Masculine, then you can just switch the energies around. But this has to do with energies, doesn't have to do with your gender or what you, identify as. And you know, if that doesn't make any sense to you, then whatever, you don't have to worry about it. I just thought I would mention it. Okay, let's see, Libra. I have a feeling that this is a new energy that's coming towards you. I don't feel like this is the one from your reading. It could be if that's how you're feeling it, but I'm just saying, to me it kind of feels new. So let's see what their energy's like towards you in the current energy. Okay, I think I saw that card. I know what that card is. Promising. Okay, what is their overall energy? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I was getting that. This person's a little bit of a hot mess right now because I feel like it's very recent that they got out of this relationship. I feel like they just broke up with somebody. I'm not going to lie about that. 3 of Wands. Yep, 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person just ended a relationship and they're just kind of all over the place here. I feel that it's possible the relationship that they were in was way past its expiration date. Like, it was just something that maybe they delayed getting out of. So I wouldn't put it as like, so like let's say they officially ended it maybe like a month ago or something, or a few weeks ago, but like the relationship has actually been over for a while probably. It was just, yeah, I feel like this person had a hard time taking that final step to officially ending it. Or it could have been over, but you know, this person could have been holding on to hope, like, hey, maybe we can work it out, and was really trying to work it out, or thinking that, you know, that they would try again or something. Maybe it's just recently that they have come to terms that it's not going to work, and they've like let it go, but it still hurts. And so this person is kind of a little bit of a hot mess. That doesn't stop their energy from coming towards you. It's just so you know kind of where they're at. Okay, so let's see. How are they perceiving you? 6 of Cups. Yes. Okay, there's a couple things here. One, they see subconsciously, like it's not going to be consciously, they see you as a potential soulmate. Okay, they also, there's something about you that reminds them of somebody. I'd be careful with that because I don't know who you remind them of. We'll get more, we'll clarify. I am kind of getting that you remind them of somebody that they used to know, like an ex. So I would be careful of that, but we'll get more clarification on that. But you feel very familiar to them. That's why I feel like this is new. You feel very familiar to this person. That's how they see you. How this person's feeling energetically. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, they're all over the place. Like I said, this person's all over the place right now. They feel like they've lost their direction of where they're going in their life right now. So that's where they're at. How they feel towards you in their heart space. 5 of Cups. Interesting. I'm gonna have to clarify that. Because I'm looking at the 2 people here. One, she's got her eyes closed, she's not even looking, and then the other one has her back turned. So it's like, I feel like how they feel about you, no matter what it is that they feel about you, they're not looking at it. It's like they're trying to change how they feel about you by not looking at it. So this person could, for example, they could have feelings for you, but because of what's going on in their life right now, they're like, well, I don't want that. So they're just kind of trying to change how they feel. It can be that. I'll clarify. This is how this person thinks that you see them, how you see them. 3 of Cups. Yeah, they think that you see them just as friends, something casual, that you see them as somebody that is a good time to hang out with. You know, you have fun, things like that. It's pretty good. All things considered. What are their intentions towards you? Ooh, the Star. That's some big intentions. They are hopeful about where this connection could go with you. Yeah, a lot of this seems very new to me. It feels very new, and the energy that's coming out is pretty new. Yeah, this person, I don't know if they're going to do anything, but they seem to be hopeful about where this could go. It's giving them hope, basically. This connection's giving them hope. This is a message for you from Spirit. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's a bit about don't get in over your head. Like, it is kind of advice for you about try not to like overindulge here. Don't get carried away, basically. Try not to get carried away here with this energy. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, I'm just gonna move this over. Okay, clarify the 6 of Cups. What can you tell me about this 6 of Cups? Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah. It's underneath. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah, there's something about you that is very familiar to this person. I'm going to be honest, you do remind them of a past connection. It can be an ex. It doesn't have to be an ex. You could just remind them of a friend that they used to have. some sort of strong connection that they used to have. You know, they see this in you, like you just remind them of somebody they had a strong connection with a while ago, it feels. What's underneath this? Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person is trying not to get too carried away with that, though. They don't want to like waste too much like time focusing on that with you, focusing on that you remind them of somebody in the past. I do feel like this person realizes that you are a different person than whoever it is that you remind them of. But that is their perception of you, is that, hey, you remind me of somebody that I used to know. Now, this could also just be somebody from your past as well. Like, you could have known this person from your past, or you have some sort of connection from your past, like some sort of mutual friend or something like that. There's that as well. Whatever it is, this person doesn't really want to dwell on it, but that is how they see you. That's what I mean. It feels kind of new, because it's like they don't really have much else right now. This feels like the getting to know each other type of energy. Tell me about the Chariot. Oh, okay. There's that Five of Cups. And the Page of Swords. The Three of Wands. Yeah, like I said, this person's feeling a little directionless. Not directionless, like they just kind of feel like they're not on the right path. They don't know where they're going. But yeah, directionless here. They're kind of like, they're looking ahead towards their future, though. It's just for the time being, they feel a little all over the place because they've had some disappointments here. I don't know if this is them or if this is somebody else, this Page of Swords. That could be a Page of Swords that they had some disappointment with. Somebody here who wasn't really good at communicating. Somebody here who was kind of a little bit of an asshole, not gonna lie. Here, they were just kind of disappointed by the communication of somebody here. But they're looking towards the future. They are looking towards the future, but right now they're just kind of like a little all over the place. That's like kind of like the main energy that they've got going for them right now, is they're just trying to get their bearings together. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Whoa. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this person, when it comes to how they feel towards you, they are trying to sort of like kid themselves, like fool themselves here, and sort of deny their feelings. There's a denial going on here, denying their feelings here. Yeah. It's misguided. I mean, they're just using their brain here. They're not, using their intuition and being guided by their feelings. They're more being guided by their thoughts here. And I get it. Like I said, this feels new. So it's like they don't really want to jump to conclusions here, and they don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I have so many feelings for Libra, when it's like, I just met them last week kind of thing. They're trying to almost be realistic here, but they're kind of pushing their feelings a little bit too much. They're not even allowing themselves to feel like a crush. Even they're not even allowing them that, which can be a little problematic. but okay. Tell me about the Three of Cups. And the Hanged Man. The Four of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, the way this person thinks that you see them is that you just see them as just as a friend, nothing else. That's all I'm getting is like, yeah, you're fine with it. You're fine with just being friends. You know, nothing else is happening here. Nothing has changed. That you're not, like, you haven't really changed your interest or anything in this person. Like, you're not, you haven't rejected them, but you haven't embraced it either. It's, yeah, this person, the way that they think that you see them is just friends. Just a casual friendship thing. Just, you know, you have fun, you hang out. I feel like you probably have friends in common and that you hang out together with. So you're probably not super close to this person, but you met them through friends, or you just know them through friends, or through other people. You probably talked to them like a few times, kind of thing. The Star. Tell me about the Star. The Fool in reverse. I was wondering about that. And yep, Six of Wands and Death in reverse. This person, I see why their feelings for you are like this. I get a strong energy. This person doesn't, like, as much as Spirit is kind of warning you, this person is also trying not to get ahead of themselves here with this connection in you. I think that this person feels like this could be something with you, like they're optimistic about the connection, but also they're kind of afraid to, like, one, mess with the dynamic that the two of you have. It does seem there's a friendship thing going on, or you're in a friend group, like not wanting to like mess that up here. But they do, you know, they can't deny it. They can't deny that they are optimistic here, that this could be something. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Oh. The Magician. Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Okay. Yeah, okay. Basically what Spirit is saying, don't put all your eggs into one basket here. This is one person, this is one energy that you know, this is probably, I don't know why. Well, I mean, I guess Spirit's picking one. But you do have other options like that were showing up. So for this one, this is probably maybe the most predominant one in the current energy here. But yeah, Spirit is kind of like, yeah, don't put your eggs all in one basket. You know, you're manifesting whatever it is you're manifesting. If you're manifesting love, if you're manifesting soulmates, you are here. Page of Wands is like, you know, stay curious. You know, look at, you know, keep your options open. Basically, it's keep your options open. You know, you don't have to listen to me. It's just a bit of a warning, like, don't get too involved, you know, with this, like, that this is your only option here. The Seven of Wands, what I'm getting with the Seven of Wands is that you might have many people kind of vying for your attention, or energies at the very least, to deal with. So, you know, try not to, like, just stick with one, I guess, here. I don't normally get that, so to have that here is interesting. Trying to remember what I do next. Potential outcome. Let's see where this energy is heading in the current energy with this person. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Hierophant in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to focus very heavily on their work for some reason. I feel if you don't give this person like the time of day, then they're going to distract themselves with their work here. They might even already be doing that here. To be honest, this person might even seem like they're not giving you much attention because they just seem to be so focused on their work here. I feel like this person really likes, you know, not likes, but like they're used to being successful at work and working hard and all that. That's just something that's just, I guess, a part of who they are. So you might find that this person isn't giving you much attention and it seems like they're working a lot because their work is important to them. Here I feel like this person isn't going to share a whole lot with you, and they're aware of that. They're aware that they're not sharing. Like when I say that, I feel like this person isn't going to tell you about their past relationship. Not right away. Not in this energy. Here, it doesn't seem. Yeah, it's mostly I feel about whatever happened with that relationship. They're not going to tell you about that. They're going to kind of shut down when it comes to that here. Because it's because probably they kind of see it like it's my problem, it's my issue to deal with here. So they're going to get really defensive about that. And yeah, just focus on their work. So I feel like if you bring that up, they might shut down here. So it does seem that this person might shut down a little bit here in the near future. Because like I said, this person needs to heal and they don't want to talk about it. So I have to wonder why Spirit is bringing this energy here towards you to, you know, to show you. It's like, okay, so here's an energy here. You know, there seems to be some positives here, but this person's kind of broken, you know. They need to heal. I almost feel like this person is here not necessarily to get your mind off whoever the other person was, but to kind of like show you there are options. I don't know. It's really strange. Like, I don't really know why. I mean, maybe as we go, Spirit might want to like clue us in. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. I wanted to know what their next action towards you is. Start a conversation. They will talk to you, very likely. I don't know, like, I mean, I can't tell you what somebody is actually going to do, but like the energy is there to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Yeah, they're just waiting for the right opportunity. They want to talk to you. They're waiting for the right opportunity. Like I said, it feels like you only really know each other through other people or through other means. Like, I don't feel like you know each other directly. Like, I feel like you don't have this person's like number. Like, you don't text or something. You talk in social settings here. So maybe they're waiting to see you again, like when there's another sort of social why can't I just like say, like when you hang out with people, like another sort of party or something like that, here, so that they can talk to you. So like I said, I feel like this is very much in the getting to know you stage here. Let's get some channeled messages from this person's higher self. I would take these with a grain of salt, like really take them with a grain of salt, because this person don't know you that well, I don't think. So let's see. See what the channeled messages are. Because these are love channeled messages, but I feel like this person, you guys don't know each other well enough to be in love, you know, or for this person to have like that. Yeah, anyways, but we'll see. We'll see what comes in. Channeled messages. If anything wants to come out. Oh, okay. I want to take on the world with you. Okay. Not those. You're out of my league. Why do you talk to me? Can we forget about what happened and start over? There might have been a bit of like a faux pas, or like a miscue or something here with this person. Maybe their first impression wasn't the greatest here, because I feel like you intimidate them a bit, so they might have put their foot in their mouth or something when they met you. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Okay. You deserve so much better than what I can give you. Yeah, because I feel like this person, they're not ready for a long-term commitment right now. They need to heal. And if that's what you want, then they can't give that to you right now. I feel like I could never match up to you. Yeah, there's a lot of intimidated energy here. Okay. One more. I want to spend more time with you. Wow. Sorry. I'm just like... And it says here underneath, I like all of you, the good and bad. I'm amazed here. Like, I know how many like messages are in here, and I kind of know what they are, what they range in, and I'm very surprised that the messages that came out, yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting like I love you or undying love or whatever here with this person, but you know, like I could be saying all that and then they all come out and then I'm like, what do I do with that? No, these, yeah, I shouldn't doubt spirit or any of that, because it's gonna tell me what I need to, you know, interpret to you. This person here, it's almost like they can't really believe that you're talking to them. There's an intimidation factor here. You know, they feel like you are miles better than them. They probably, you know, they probably find you very attractive. Probably, well, it says the good and bad, probably both like physically and like even like your confidence and stuff, like the way you talk and the way you present yourself here. Because it kind of, what I'm getting here is that this person wants to get to know you more. But they're intimidated because they feel like they can't, that they're not, you know, in your league here, but they would like to get to know you. And they like what they see so far. Okay. Let's get some advice here for you. Advice here for you in the situation, then we'll wrap this up. So we'll get the energies out first and then we'll talk about it. Advice. says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You have storm, unleash the thunder, thunder, the thunder, lightning, the thunder, 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 the thunder. Then we have the Empress. Nice. Nice and nice and nice. Okay. I need to check something about this storm. She doesn't come out very often. Okay. Yeah. So the advice and guidance here from Spirit is, one, is that you're awesome. That you have, there's something in your life that you've achieved, some sort of goal that you've completed, and that, it's okay to take time to sort of reflect on that and kind of, what's the word? Just look at everything that you've accomplished so far, especially like when it comes to love. I feel like you've come a long way here, and I think you've changed for the better here. You have more control over your feelings and how you express those feelings here. And I feel that, Spirit here is kind of like, take everything that you've learned and, use it. Use what you've learned. Because it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. If you feel something, you have the knowledge and the experience to understand what it is that you feel. Like, try not to doubt yourself or second guess yourself if you feel something for somebody. Go with it. If you start feeling like these butterflies, or for somebody, like, try not to think too much about your feelings. Like, go on your experience, like, because you have experience here and you've accomplished a lot, and you should know how you feel. I feel the Empress is also just being open to love in general. And I mean, I caught that with your energy, like when we started this reading at the very beginning. There's something about relationships, that something that was holding you back, that you've sort of overcome, whatever it was, whether some sort of obsession, temptation, addiction, I don't know. Something that was holding you back with relationships, you've overcome that. And Spirit here is like, remember that. Remember what you've overcome and use that to your advantage here. Because you're at a good place right now, I feel, at least in the energy, because you've got options, you've got energies coming towards you, you've got new energies coming towards you. There's a lot of potential, I feel, out there for you right now in the energy. So, use that. I'll just read to you what it says for Storm. And then I think that'll be it. So Storm has mastered her abilities, earning her reputation as a formidable leader. When she appears in the reading, the forecast calls for time to reflect on what you have achieved and how much you have accomplished. You have recently completed or are very near to completing a major goal. How can you share your knowledge? How can you create a legacy of mentorship like Storm? Yeah, you could also like tell people about it as well. If that's what you want to do, that could be useful. You could build something with it, I feel, as well. I don't like know what it could be, but with the Empress and Storm, that is a, that could be about building something. I don't know, you could give people advice, or something. I don't know. I don't know specifics, but it feels like you could build something like a business or something out of it, out of what you've learned here as well. Okay. That's what I have for you, Libra. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, or subscribe if you enjoyed this or if you found it useful in any way. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support for me and the channel. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. But that's what I have for you now. So take care. I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are. And oh my gosh, thank God those dogs stopped barking. So quiet, right? Yeah, thank you for watching, and good luck, and I will talk to you later. Bye.